We're on the topic of FNAF again. I swear, lately we just been getting news about video game movies. There's not even Sonic. That's the crazy part. Like we get news on Five Nights at Freddy's and Mario. We don't even get news about Sonic Movie 3. That's the crazy part. But again, this channel is not only about Sonic. My channel is called J Ravada's Gaming Simulator, not J Ravada's Sonic Simulator. I'm not gonna lie, you Sonic Simulator sounds like a good name for my YouTube account, but again, my account is not just about Sonic. It's about other games as well. It's included Sonic. Anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, we got news. We got news to talk about. All right. Let's react. 3, 2, 1.
The winds have shifted to...
That was actually funny.
Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Five Nights at Freddy's fans, let's gather around. It is that one rare moment of the year where we get to sprinkle in some Five Nights at Freddy's movie news in our lives that isn't about a delay, a cancellation, change of director. It's
Exactly. They're gonna, from what I've heard, they're finally gonna start about damn time. They're gonna start filming shit.
Now, all we gotta do this. It's good news. For once, we could finally see this thing before our hair turns gray, and at my age, I'm close. Or to quote Jason Blum,
We are dangerously close. I will say that. We are dangerously close. I'm just saying we're dangerously close to more news. Dangerously close.
by the way, dangerously close took several months, Mr. Blum. I'm gonna get you a thesaurus. What we have here to discuss, guys, is Jason Blum, the head of Blumhouse Studios, has finally given us a major update on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that some were hoping was a lot bigger than it turned out to be, but still, it's a pretty great confirmation, and it lets us know we're getting this movie pretty soon. I'm gonna be breaking down all the details involved with this here, but I'm gonna need you Five Nights at Freddy's fans to give me your opinions down below. How do you feel about this update? Is it worrisome? Because I think there is going to be a conversation in that comment section of people like, why didn't they get this hard director that has made 10 great movies and has a really high paycheck that would take away from the budget of how Blumhouse makes their movies onto super cheap? It just wasn't going to happen, and we got to face that reality. Alright, so this all basically started with Jason Blum getting online and was teasing the heck out of fans, saying, everybody, please stay tuned to Twitter, watch out, my timeline's gonna blow up, all this kind of stuff. You say things like that, and you know Five Nights at Freddy's fans are in your section every time you comment something, but Jason Blum tweeted that and then left us hanging for several hours where fans were like, what's going on? Is this gonna be big news? People were even going crazy like, oh, he got the rights to Friday the 13th, he's got Nightmare on Elm Street. I was starting to believe those things. So then it made sense that whenever the news finally came out, people were a bit disappointed and were like, okay. But Jason Blum did let us know that the Jim Henson Creature Shop is working on our animatronics. That is something we already
Yeah, we already know about that. That they worked on the animatronics and they look accurate to the games. And they're gonna be suits that people are gonna be wearing while they're filming the movie. It's gonna be like animatronics, kind of like similar to Willy's Wonderland.
photo of him in the Jim Henson Creature Shop where they were making some of the model scales for the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's suits and animatronics. So that wasn't a big reveal to us. Plus, that was also announced way back when the movie was going to come out with Warner Brothers. So if anything, this was kind of old information, but it's still kind of cool to have them confirm that, and I'm really looking forward to what they're going to do with the Five Nights at Freddy's suits. Then here was a bombshell. Finally, the director, because now we know Christopher Columbus, who did the first two Harry Potter
Alright,
movies.
so we have our director. We finally have the actual director this fucking time around. Emma Temmie is our director. Emma Temmie Tammy, Emma Tammy. I'm just gonna say that. Is our director.
Director a while back, and now we know it's going to be Emma Tammy. And first
Alright,
thing I did, like much people,
Alright, so it's Tammy. Alright, that's her last name. Or his. I don't know. Who.
run to IMDb and see what she's made, and let's just hope.
It's a she.
Her pitch was amazing to Jason Blum, and he was blown away. Because if we look at her credits, she doesn't have a lot of work behind her. She did make a movie called The Wind that was critically acclaimed by critics, but was not very much enjoyed by audiences. Still, that was just one piece of...
Uh-oh. This movie better not suck, guys. This FNAF movie better not suck after so fucking long.
work. She also has another horror movie with Selena Gomez coming up called The Dollhouse. I'm sure that'll be nice and dandy, but at the end of the day, this to me screams a decision that Marvel even does to this day, where they hire new up-and-coming directors, hand them the reins to something really big, because they're going to be a director that's easy to control. And with Five Nights at Freddy's, this is a franchise that has been suffering with one person overseeing it and controlling every little detail, which is why it's taken like 300 years for this thing to get off
For
the ground.
real.
I never mean any disrespect when I say this.
It took like a whole decade for one FNAF movie. It took like literally a whole fucking decade. A whole decade. We are closer to the 10-year anniversary of the original FNAF video game. They announced this movie since like literally on the same year that FNAF 1 and 2 came out. We are approaching the 10-year anniversary of the OG FNAF game. And they announced this movie on the same year as the original game came out. For what? Literally for no fucking reason. We had to go through literally droughts.
But Scott, who created the franchise, has it in the contract that he has final say on everything about this movie, which is why they've gone through so many scripts. It's the reason Warner Brothers dropped in and said, we don't want to make this movie because you're not agreeing with anything, and we had a great idea, banana splits type Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Look how much everyone loved it. Okay, Scott saved us from a bullet there. But then the same thing happened when he moved over to Blumhouse. They thought it was going to be easy going, they were going to get something good, and heck, even a year back, we heard he finally got a script that he was so happy.
For real. I was so hyped. I was so hyped. I don't think I made this on the channel, but I was hyped when they said that they were gonna start filming in spring in 2021. It is literally October of 2022, and we still don't got this shit yet. But don't worry, we're gonna get to this shit yet. We're gonna get to this shit. We're only halfway through this video.
With that they were going to start filming it. Then out of nowhere, we lost the director, we lost that script, and we started from scratch. Emma Tammy, unfortunately, is going to be someone because she's new up and coming. If she decides to make any major changes, Jason Blum and Scott can come in and go, which is the exact same thing Marvel has done with a lot of the directors they hire now for their upcoming movies. But we also got to look at the flip side about that, because if this director, Emma Tammy, rocks it and she gives us the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that has been worth the wait, oh, she's going to have a fantastic career. And I think also Jason Blum knows that we have been waiting for this movie for so long. There's so much pressure behind it. I mean, he's annoyed with how much we bother him online with it. Because along with this update, he went ahead and said, Five Nights at Freddy's is more consistently asked about than any other film I've ever worked on. And I'm thrilled to confirm it's finally happening. Continuing on, with Emma Tammy at the helm, we're committed to making Scott's vision of the movie come to life. Rest assured, it will be and is worth the wait. Those are some strong...
I like that confidence.
One of those studios that has produced some of the worst horror movies I've seen, and also some of the best horror movies I've seen. It's impossible to gauge which one this will be, but I have to imagine Emma Tammy struggled with her pitch. She has a great idea, and that's what I'm going to go with, because I want this director to succeed, because I can't imagine the hate she would get from these really active Five Nights at Freddy's fans if the movie doesn't go well. That would not...
Shoot webs, blast water. Revolver Spider-Man shoot webs.
I already imagine the pain she's gonna suffer through day after day if the FNAF movie turns out bad. She's gonna go through a whole bunch of people coming for her over a movie. Like, I'm praying that you FNAF fans don't don't actually do it, because I know how the FNAF community is.
Be a position I'd want to be in because I can't even handle some of the hate comments y'all leave. So again, just kind of keep that mindset for all the comments down below that are like, where's Sam Raimi, where's Steven Spielberg, there's this super famous, expensive ass director. But then the other bombshell that was dropped alongside this is,
Hold on, I'm gonna read this. Ladies and gentlemen, this better come true. Unlike last time, where they hyped us up. This time it better come true. Filming on FNAF starts in February 2023. Boom. This is the biggest news on FNAF. This time, they better actually fucking start filming. Unlike last time where they said they're gonna start filming in spring 2021, and then we literally had to wait a whole, not even a year, 2 years now. 2 years. This time, it better come true. We are literally in late 2022. This time, it better come true. I'm not gonna wait 2 more years. I'm not gonna wait 2 more years for this shit, for this shit, and then Jason Blum just pulls this shit on us. Oh, sorry about all this stuff. We found our script. We found all that. We're gonna start filming 2020. No, we're not doing this shit. No more. This is the last time. This is the last time I'm doing this shit. Until they get their shit together. I'm sorry, but I really just want to watch this FNAF movie already. This better come true. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose my hope for this FNAF movie and just wait until they finally drop a trailer or something. So, yeah.
filming on the FNAF movie will finally begin February 2023 when your boy will turn 28.
Oh shit. I thought he was younger than that. I honestly thought he was in his like early 20s. I thought he was like 24. I thought he was like 23 or 24 years old. I didn't know he was 27. I thought he was in his early 20s.
Please have this movie released before I'm 30. I was like fresh out of high school when this thing got announced, and this is where we are right now. So again, this is exciting. This is awesome. It feels final. It feels like it's gonna be happening, but we heard this exact same thing not more than a year and a half ago. We had a director, we had a date that they were gonna start filming, and that all came crashing down. I got a better feeling that this time around, it's finally gonna happen.
Exactly, like this time, it might actually happen. Not like last time. This time, it has to happen.
Sure thing, but like I said, it only takes Scott to have one bad coffee that morning, then he realizes, I don't like this script anymore, Blum. Change it. So now the big question a lot of people are asking is, okay, we have a director, we have a start filming date, where's this cast? Where is the cast and what is it gonna look like? If you're saving money then on the director and all this other stuff, who are you saving that money for? Is it for the effects or is it for the star power? My guess is they're probably gonna get like maybe 2 people that are very well known. Same thing that like Scream 5 did. They got actors that were sort of well known, like Jenna Ortega, Dylan Minnette, and Jack Quaid. And then the rest of the cast was mainly up and coming people that have now become famous through other projects or heck that movie itself. In my mind right now, I just have no idea with what they're gonna go with. I have to think the story is gonna be faithful to the first 3 Five Nights at Freddy's games. That seems like the most common thing that they can adapt into a film. But this movie's gonna need a body count. It's gonna need people dying, and they're not gonna really do that with kids. So there's gonna be some teenager adult characters in there. Like the only person I can for sure see them casting is a William Afton, but even that I have no idea who they would go with. That would be the person to use your star power money with. So William Afton will most likely be someone we know in Hollywood. But then it's also gonna be a case of, are we gonna get voice actors for a lot of these animatronics, for Freddy, Bonnie?
For real, I remember hearing that they were gonna get Jack Black to be the voice of Freddy. I remember them saying that like Markiplier or MatPat was gonna be in the movie. I remember. I don't know if Markiplier is gonna be in the movie, but I do think I do think that I I don't know. I don't know if any of this what I'm about to say is true, but I don't think they're gonna get them. But I think they're gonna get someone that's like familiar to FNAF to like be Mike, to like be like the actor of Mike. Again, if y'all know Mike, that's the security guard in the FNAF game. In the game, FNAF 1, not the other games. Mike is the player. Mike is the security guard in the game. I do think they're gonna like get someone that's familiar with FNAF to like be to be Mike in the movie. I do think that's gonna happen. So yeah.
Chica. And if they do, will they be famous celebrities like they do with a lot of the animated movies? And I'm still even on the fly whether they'll make these things talk. To me, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do that and just keep it to like mechanical movements and growls. Because then talking works in the video game, but when you make a horror movie, I don't know if it works as well to have all of them talking and conversing.
To be fair though, Willy's Wonderland had their animatronics talk, so I wouldn't really have a problem if they do that here. And plus, they do talk in the games. If you're making a video game movie, you could do change some things around, but you always want to keep that momentum going. You always want to stay. You always want to adapt the games. You always want to stay true to the lore. If you want to succeed, succeed.
Again, I could be completely proven wrong, but if we get something like Chris Pratt as Freddy Fazbear,
Fuck no. Look, I'm already like I have to suffer through months. It literally took me months to get used to Chris Pratt voicing Mario. They better not get no. I have to get used. It took me months to get used to that Mario cast for that Mario movie coming out. They better not do the same thing with this FNAF movie. Fuck no. Unless you get good actors. Unless you get actors that actually fit the voice. Cause one of the things what made Sonic 2 successful is that they actually got voice actors that actually fit the roles of the characters that they're playing. Like for instance, they brought back Colleen from the games to voice Tails, and Idris Elba did a great job as Knuckles. And of course, Ben Schwartz it's an awesome Sonic. And Jim Carrey as Eggman, fantastic. So if you're gonna give celebrity voice actors to voice characters, make sure to like voice like video game characters in your movies. At least make the voice like sound like the character that they're playing. And they're not just doing it for the money. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say here.
come on. And that's what I mean. I feel like these things might not even talk and it'll just be simple noises. At the end of the day, I'm really happy we finally got some Five Nights at Freddy's news. This is awesome. I want to hear from you guys. You hear this update for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Are you happy it's finally going to start filming in February? That means we'll probably get casting in December, November. Start leaving your guesses of who you think it'll be. And when it's announced, if you guess it right, I'll mention you in that video update. Don't be forgetting to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.
Take care, Chris. Anyway, guys, so the FNAF movie is getting filmed in 2023. About damn time. I do think they're gonna release the movie in 2023 as well. So yeah, guys, that's all I gotta say right now. The movie is gonna come out in 2023 or 2024. Those are the two movies those are the 2 years that we can expect this movie to release, either late 2023 or early 2024. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, that's all I gotta say right now. So peace. Wait a minute. Let me read this. How do you turn Mario into a good movie? Just make the Mario movie good. Shit. I'm telling you that if that Mario movie sucked, then I'm gonna do a whole rant. Then just don't ever make another Mario movie ever again. So yeah, if the Mario movie sucks, just don't ever make another Mario movie ever again. Anyway, that's all I gotta say right now. So bye.